Hello friends, Cheryl here with Pulp, and we're back with another video. So this will be an interesting one. I recently purchased from the 1900s. I've got 4 old, these are antique magazines. I've got this one from 1913. It's a Good Housekeeping. I've got Harper's Bazaar from 1908. I've got Harper's Bazaar from let me see the year on this one. Oh, 1908. I wasn't seeing it. It was right in front of my face. And Good Housekeeping from 1907. So normally I would just hoard these and just keep them forever and not do anything with them. But I've decided, in the spirit of using up my stash, that I'm actually going to take this magazine. I've decided to use this one, and I'm going to make a journal mostly from the ephemera in this journal or in this magazine. I'm going to deconstruct it. I'm going to get some signatures. This girl, I'm going to cut her out because she's actually fixing a tire and I didn't really want that. So I'll probably take, this part and put it on a front or whatever with, her. And then I'm going to use ads and other things inside. Ooh, this is fun. Look at this. Here's some little spine material that has come off. And then we've got the back cover as well. The Libby shelf in your pantry. So I was thinking that some of these things like this might make a nice pocket. I just thought I could use a lot of the ads. Like this page would be fun. If that's a folio, that would be a fun what to eat in August, and then you could, put some old, and there are some limited color, and it's not like full color, but let's see where the rest of those go. There were a few of them there we go. Had some color, so we can use this as like a journal card. So I thought today what I would do is deconstruct this magazine and then kind of figure out what things I want to use out of it. And I am, in about a week and a half, I think, or 2 weeks, I am heading off to a retreat. And I thought I would take this stuff with me and kind of start working on the journal there. So I want to have all the stuff. Let's see, I had started to take these out. It's funny how they used to bind the magazines. Boy, those are old staples. They're just breaking off. They're not. So we'll just lift them up, and as I take out the signatures, maybe they'll just lift it. Look at these old pair of pliers. Okay, so let's start with that. And let's start by just taking out the signatures. And so what I want to do is just deconstruct this magazine so that I can tear it, cut it, whatever, and use the pieces. Now, some of you are probably cringing, saying, no, that's an antique. I mean, it's over 100 years old. That's an antique magazine. Why are you taking it apart? And I'm like, if I don't take it apart and use it, it's just going to sit here. it's going to sit here forever and never get used. I'll probably never look at it again, but I'll have it. And I just don't want to do that anymore. I'm like, these magazines, you can get them in a lot of different places, the old magazines. So it's not like I can't get more. And I've got 3 other ones. So I just decided that I would use up what I have. And let's see here. There's another signature. And I want to use some of these folios as pages in my journal. And then probably what I will do is look for some sort of a digital kit or some images that are from the 1900s that we can use as well. Now, the other thing I want to mention is that other than those couple of color images, this is pretty much black and white. And so what I plan to do with some of these images is, let me find something that would be a good. Like maybe this. If we use this as a belly band of girls, I might go in and color with my color pencils some of their dresses to add some color in there. And they'll be pale. I'm not going to put a ton of color. And like here, I may go and color her dress. But I'm not going to add tons of color in here, but I do want to add a bit of color. Like here, again, some color in her dress. Maybe some color in those flowers. So what I want to do is go through this and look at what I want to cut out, what I want to use as folios, and these all have to be backed because, it's pretty flimsy, although the paper's in really good shape. So like this I'm looking at would make either a nice pocket or a belly band. So I'm going to tear this. I need to get a new blade for my other paper cutter so that I can use it. Okay, so I'm going to cut that out. It's not fully cut out, but there's that. And so that is Sapolio. I don't really see anything else on that page, but I'm certainly not going to throw it away. So we'll keep that. I'm thinking that I can fussy cut her and then go along this way and maybe make a pocket with that. Okay. So yeah, do a fussy cut here. And then, cut it out here. So that's that piece that I want to use. And this piece, free cookbook. I like Oh, this magazine is not, these pages are not straight. That's funny. Okay, I'm thinking about this piece right along here. I can make the Crisco can blue. I can add some color to that, and we can use that as a border. I cut it off a little too short, but that's all right. So we've got that we could use. I'm going to put this in my other pile. So I'm thinking that I could use this as a big, side pocket. I probably have to cut it, to make it fit in my journal. But I'm thinking we can use that. And I'm going to put these things over here and these others up here. Let's look at the other side of this. You can have a cool kitchen while cooking. Okay, let's take that cool kitchen. And then this piece, we'll just keep that. Get these pliers out of the way. I might use this as a folio. There is a dress problem morale here for all women. I think this is misspelled. If it's supposed to be morale, then it needs an E on the end of it. So dishwashing is no longer a task. I think I'm going to use that as a folio as well. Oh, let's see. Oh, here we go. This is a fun, these women fishing, I think would be fun. I'm not sure about this one. That's just, she's all bent over showing her backside. I don't know if we need that. Let's look through this little signature and see if there's anything else. Oh, that might be kind of a fun journaling card. Oh, and another journaling card with Mama. So let's take a look at this. Okay, and again, I'll cut it down the rest of the way as I need it. Okay, and there's Mama and little girl. Yeah, I don't think these pages are straight because they're not cutting straight on my paper trimmer, so I'll probably have to cut them by hand to get the rest of it. But there's a journaling card. Won't that be fun? Again, color in the little girl's dress and the mama's blouse, and so you can color in a little bit there. Now, I'm saving all of these scraps of paper because I don't know what I may or may not need them for. I think we'll keep this for a folio. And I may not use all of these folios, but I'm keeping them. that for a folio. And if I don't need them, I don't need them. Oh, this is pretty. I definitely want her. Maybe just a page decoration, and then we could put a pocket on it and put something in it. But I definitely want her. All right, so this is just, oh, I'm not going to use this because this article was about child labor, using child labor, and this girl apparently died from her child labor, being used in the mines or whatever. So I'll take that as a folio, and then maybe we can cover it with something. I definitely want her, and I'm not sure if I want this as a folio because we've got some pretty stuff here, or if I want to cut her out. So I'm gonna leave her, and then as we're putting the journal together, I can decide what I want to do with those. This is Jack and Jill. I absolutely love this picture, so we're definitely keeping this folio, although the backside has a really nice picture on it. I want to keep Jack and Jill. I don't need that picture so much. We'll keep that as another folio. Why do children toil? This is the child labor stuff. And I don't want to put this in a journal. Even these little kids, because they look, like they're overworked and dirty, and that's not a part of the 1920s that I want to celebrate. So we'll take this picture out. Oh, I like her. Yeah, I think I'm going to set all of these aside in the extra papers thing because like I said, I don't want to exploit the abuse of children. Here's somebody who looks like they're on their deathbed. We probably don't want that. Oh, look at that one. The luxury of marriage. Isn't that pretty? So I could go make these roses pink. Love it. I like this picture. The mating of Lydia. And she's a person, not a dog or a pet. Yeah. So that's a cool picture. That actually is a pretty cool folio. I like this one. Probably make her into a tag or a journal card. I don't know that I want to use him. He doesn't inspire me all that much. Carrier of disease. I don't want the fly. I don't want the flies. I know some people use a lot of bugs in their journals, but I'm not a big bug person. Might want to use this little to decorate on a pocket or something. I don't know if I want that one. I do want, didn't we just have one like that? Or am I losing my mind? I love this. The handicap of sex. I have to read this first line to you guys. I mean, this is back in the early 1900s. Listen to this. The greatest mistake that any self-respecting and ambitious baby can make is to be born a baby girl. Of course, many of them do it, but then we know that human nature is as prone to errors of judgment as the sparks are to fly upward. Theoretically, it is no disgrace to be either a woman or poor, but in both cases, it is an almighty inconvenience and shuts you out from most of the fun and profit of life. That was their view of women. Holy cow. That's sad. I'm going to put these over here. Definitely want. I love this page with the girls, and I would probably cut it out here and make a journaling card out of it. And I love this picture. And this one. And this one. So this has got some nice photos. I'm not sure about this one. I'll take it, but not sure. Definitely don't want that one. What a Nation Eats. I don't think I want that either. All right. Sulfur and food products. So this is about gardening. There's an old vegetable market. How do you buy your groceries? By bulk or by the package? That's kind of a fun image there. And I kind of like this image. It's small. Let's see. And I've stopped taking folios out of here because I can always go back and pull folios. Okay, this. So look at that image. Isn't that fun? Could fussy cut that around the top. Now, a lot of these are going to have to be backed. And then there's that image, which I think would make an awesome card. Now, these I am also going to, I'm going to fussy cut this out, and I'm going to fussy cut these, and then I can use them as decoration on pages. Boarding school clothes. Oh, here we go. More of these color images that I want to keep. These little girls are so cute. I'll fussy cut those out, and then I'll cut this out. And then these are like paper dolls almost. I'll fussy cut those, and then I'll just do this one in a square. Okay, getting all sorts of. So tell me in the comments, have any of you ever taken apart an old magazine like this to use in a journal? I think this would make a really cool folio. What to eat in August. You'd probably end up having to cut it off at the bottom, but that would be a fun one. Discoveries. I like this picture. Okay, now here we're getting to the advertisements. Put in 6 of the vegetable. I like this, and I could probably cut that off. Here are some old, I could like cut that and make that like a little belly band. And that would give me the top part and that bottom part. This is kind of like glue book stuff, isn't it? Hotel Astor, coffee and tea. I'm not sure about that one, but let's hang on to it. Oh, Nabisco sugar wafers. Those are fun. And the National Biscuit Company down here. Eagle brand condensed milk. Let's see which of those when I get down to making stuff. And I definitely want to cut her out. I had already seen her. And then here are some electric irons that we could use, as a tuck spot or a belly band. High Seas glassware. It's a really busy page, and I'm not even sure. I'm going to go ahead and keep it, but I don't know if I want to fussy cut. Oh, don't be a slave to dirt. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Could cut out this, fussy cut her, and sort of, I like that. The keyhole comes to meet you. Don't necessarily need that. Don't like that. These are millers who have promised not to bleach their flour. Okay, now here we are in real vanilla. That would make a cool card. Oh, look at the hose supporter. I love that. That's definitely one that I want. I don't know if I do that. Oh, I probably could get the vanilla too. So I'm just going to keep that because when I go to cut, these are tours and schools, seminary, your colleges and seminaries for. Now there's the shopping district. I might want that. That might be kind of fun. Some of these are too little. Could you imagine? Look at this. Bertha May's maternity corset. Could you imagine wearing a corset when you're pregnant? Holy cow. Okay, here's one that I definitely want. If for nothing else, this face powder, cake flour. So there's a couple things on there. Oh, I want this. I want her. And one last folio. Santa Flush. I'm on the fence. Tell me in the comments, you guys. See, I don't know if I should put something like that in. I think it's funny. Here's some sheets and pillowcases. That would definitely be a nice little side tuck. What about the Santa Flush? Would you put that in a journal? I don't know. I'm going to save it, but I don't know if I'll use it. Prickly Heat. Dr. Parker Praise. Jap Rose. I probably won't use that because of the name of that. It's kind of a slang, not a nice word for Japanese people. Oh, there's a thermos. the Alaska freezer, the North Pole freezer. Desserts of Hawaiian pineapple. How Carol crowned the cream puffs. This might be a fun. Oh, I love this with the spoon on it. Here's some books. Oh, I love her. Look at her. We've got to fussy cut her and use her. And then we have Cox's instant powdered gelatine. And I'm not sure, maybe this. I don't know. Oh, what a picnic. Now, I do like that. I like that image. So let's keep that one. A French chef wants to bake for you 50 meals this summer. Well, that's kind of cool. And then Van Camp's, that's kind of cool. This is even if you fussy cut out the girls in the water, but even the whole thing would make for a fun page that you could put a pocket on. And wow, so we got a lot out of that magazine, a lot. And I think it'll be plenty to put a journal together. So here's what's left that I didn't pull out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this video and then I'll go through and look at the things that I know I definitely want to use and back them with some, I said I wanted to use that, but look at that one. I may want to use the baby instead. I think I want to use the baby instead. I'll back them with either coffee dyed paper or, I don't know. I'm going to go look around online and see. I probably will just fussy cut stuff first, and that'll be another video. I'll pull apart all the things. Well, you don't want to just sit and watch me fussy cut. I will fussy cut, or here's the other thing, you guys. I'm going on this retreat. I may just save this all for the retreat and put the journal together there, and then I can come back or make all the ephemera, and then when I come back, we could maybe put it together. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I did want to deconstruct the magazine and show you that it's really okay to pull apart old magazines. It's not the end of the world, and the antique gods are not going to strike you down. So I'm going to put, these are the extras, and then I'm going to put all of this into a folder. And take this with me to my retreat. I'll put these little pieces in here too. All right, so that goes off to the retreat, and won't that be a fun journal? And so I'll do some more work on that, and I'll work on it at my retreat, and then I'll show you. The retreat is the first week of August. Oh, I have, this is a replica, but it's from a Good Housekeeping ad, and it's a postcard, but it's a replica. These are not real stains. They're printed on there, but I thought I could still use that because it's Good Housekeeping, and so we'll use that. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope you found this as exciting as I did. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm really excited. I've got lots of old antique lace that I can use on these. Got all kinds of fun stuff. So stay tuned, and we'll do more with this later. Thanks, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Consider subscribing if you're not. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.